have become permanently entrapped within the simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again with the Six Sword Saga. We just left off where Ignis and Crier had just arrived with Seneschal, Victor, and Scribe Reginald to the Sanctum of Dawn. You guys approach a grand cathedral, and stepping in its very opulent doors, you hear a almost sigh of relief come from Victor, the Seneschal. Ah, the Dawn Spire. It never changes, always so bright after a storm. He glances towards the altar in the far end of the cathedral. And you all see a priest approaching you lot.
Seneschal, I wasn't expecting you here. The High Prelate's procession will be here within the hour. We've prepared many things. The first torch, the hymn, the...
Victor cuts off the priest. The hymn can wait. Her speech will need editing. And he motions for Reginald, the scribe, to, move forward.
With respect, Seneschal, her radiance speaks for the gods, not for...
And you see Victor flash this anger, Ignis, that you haven't seen him flash before. He finishes this priest's sentence. The priest stated, her radiance speaks for the gods, not for... And then Victor interrupts and goes, for Lukil? I speak for Lukil. There's a silence that fills the cathedral after this sentence is stated.
I just reach up and pat him on the shoulder. We should attend to Justicar first. He's home.
You're right. We will finish the burial rites, and I will return to set this house in order. He, says that right to the priest.
As he walks by the priest, I just kind of put my arm around her. I go, you have to be understanding. It's been a very difficult 2-3 months.
Yes.
That we've crammed into 2 weeks of traveling. So maybe we should skip some of the formalities for now and just let Victor and Reginald decompress.
All right. But just know that the High Prelate's procession will be here within the hour.
Don't worry. Victor and Reginald will be ready to go. It's just, they're a little frazzled.
Crier, this is the first time you've been in this building. Typically, you are told to stay away from House Caldris, as they are the moral authority and religious figurehead. The listener tends to operate more in the shadows for other things and other people, and to have such a blinding light come onto those operations, it is detrimental, to say the least. But for you, there is this almost sense of calm, an eerie sense of quiet in your mind while in this building.
It's almost uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I stick with Ignis of sheer curiosity of what's in this building.
All right.
This guy has the authority to be in here, so maybe if I'm with him, then it's okay for me to be here?
Yeah. It's good line of thought. Why not? Ignis, where are you headed?
To the High Prelate's office.
Okay, you head directly towards the High Prelate's office.
Give it a little tap tap.
You hear a almost secretarial voice respond. The prelate is not receiving visitors at this time. We are preparing for the evening sermon.
Crack open the door. I'm sure you'd make an exception.
As you say, I'm sure he'd make an exception. There is a harsh tone. And he is no more. He does not rule here anymore. And by High Prelate Melis's word, she is getting ready. And the door very quickly shuts on your hand as you're pushing it, so as to catch your hand in the door. It does not feel good.
My apologies. I didn't hear word that he had passed away. I do apologize. Oh, congratulations on the promotion, and condolences to the loss. I can make my report through the door. That's okay. I don't need to be face to face. It's not a big deal.
After a moment, the door, there's almost this weird golden light that seems to spill out of the chamber before the door, fully opens. As it does, there's stepping forth, in a silver-threaded robe, armor very visible beneath the ceremonial cloth. Pale ashwood hair pulled tight behind her head. Her eyes have this almost steady glow, as if a candle burned behind glass. She looks directly out at you, saying, "The fires must burn brighter this year. Lukiel's soul trembles beneath the rift's shadow. Too long we have celebrated light without truly banishing the dark."
I do my most formal courtly bow, and the dark grows very strong this year. We definitely agree on we need a lot more light to banish the shadows.
Strangers walk our streets, with rift taint still clinging to their shadows. Othmere burns, and the noble houses falter. And yet the gods spared you. And she leans in, whispering that with the utmost venom to your ears.
Well, they spared me at the cost of one of our best and brightest, the Justicar I was tutelaging under, and he took in, I look around, he took in a Riftland elf thing, but he also did battle with a lot of other Riftland things, and he mentioned the Pale King wakes or something along those lines. It was, the scribe has transcripts of all of it, but I figured I should be the one to inform the prelate, as I gestured to her, that our Justicar has fallen in duty. He was assassinated by some small, frail-framed thing, along with this nightmare creature that could jump from shadow to shadow.
Perhaps all of this happened for a purpose. Perhaps for penance. Her expression softens slightly. Faith and obedience are not the same. Lukiel needs those who can act where faith alone cannot reach.
And it's that we should have a bit of a talk about. I put on my biggest 14-year-old charming smile.
Okay.
So I learned a lot from Justicar. And one of the things I realized was he didn't follow the rules as written. He followed them as he interpreted them for the greater good. But he was devoted to obeying the law, so he never did anything unlawful. With that, I'm not him. And like you just said, you need somebody who's willing to act and, be able to do things that might not be strictly normal. In order to, fight back the shadow, we might have to embrace less than honorable means.
She kind of leans down towards you, Ignis, to where most others cannot hear. House Caldris rewards such usefulness.
So I was thinking I'm not going to be a Justicar, and instead I'll be what did Justicar call him? An agent.
You wish to become a member of the Inquisition?
Not the Inquisition. I don't want to be an Inquisitor. Just like I'm associated with you guys because of the tutelage and everything like that, but act almost like a third party, but with gives plausible deniability while maintaining the needs of the church.
She snaps her fingers, and a acolyte from one of the sections further back in the prelate's room comes forward. And he holds a small flame cupped in a silver dish. She takes it from his hands and then turns to you, Ignis, and says, "Take this spark. It was lit from the festival's first torch. Keep it with you, a sign that the eyes of the dawn watch your path. But know that you are forbidden to step foot in the sanctum of dawn ever again."
Then how will I get orders or suggestions?
We will contact you. But you
Understood.
said yourself you wish no title from us.
No title, just it gives a separation that the church, I'm sure, would prefer to have, where if anything untoward were to happen, you guys are not involved.
Well, she leans in. Then let us make a show of it.
And I give the grandest of bows.
Her expression immediately hardens and goes, "The sun burns away the impure as surely as it warms the righteous. Do not mistake mercy for blindness. Walk carefully, traveler. Lukil has little patience left for those who walk between light and shadow."
I grovel and grab Crier and make the effect of leaving very quickly.
All right.
Swinging by and stopping at Victor and Reginald before I leave.
Victor seems preoccupied with many things, but Reginald really quickly leans out like the doorway and hands you like a small collection of letters.
I take them, I give him a hug, and I say, "It's been enjoyable to have you around, but I think this is where we part ways, good friend."
Reginald just kind of like stands there, tears welling in his eyes.
And then you just hear Victor in the background say, I know the priests believe that she brings light, but light can blind, and the council needs her flame to be contained, focused. She will burn the city down in her zeal if someone does not remind her of the boundaries.
I look over at him. I go, well, hopefully you'll be there to help temper her flame. And I'll miss you guys.
Fare thee well.
And Ignis forgets about Crier as he just kind of like turns and walks away and like slowly starts to like realize that he's forsaken everybody else. That is like
Crier's
tearing
just
up.
looking at all the shiny stuff.
Yes, there's a lot of shiny. There is a lot of shiny in this building.
After like 3 minutes, he realizes that Ignis isn't there, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Oh, I should probably go. I should probably not be here.
This got awkward quick.
Yeah.
If only I could talk.
Oh boy. You both.
However, now you can mimic her voice and her look.
Yes. That was the idea. You got me. No insight check needed, baby. You nailed it.
You got me. Oh no. Oh no, another high up person in the city that's in my back pocket of disguises and voices? Okay.
Yeah, the moment Ignis leaves the church, he puts on his family's ring.
Okay.
And he looks around for a moment, realizes he left his new ally inside the church, and he just goes, "Oh no."
Oh no. Turns around, rushes back in just as Crier is about to leave.
Oh.
Slight bump.
Ooh,
Light. Oh, turn around. Okay.
you don't want to get caught in there without the proper escort. Bad things would have happened.
Yeah. He definitely understands that. So many shiny things.
So many shiny things. Passing by this area of the Noble District on the way to the Ebon Spire, however, you see, upon leaving the Grand Cathedral, crossing the street, you see Owen, Ignis. You also see a tiefling individual.
And does this tiefling individual look familiar?
Yeah, it do.
I stop for a moment. I stare. I go, "You!" And I point to Morthos.
Owen, you and Morthos are walking towards the Ebon Spire, where out of nowhere you hear Ignis cry out from across the street.
Well, hopefully Morthos and I, about this time, have had an opportunity to talk about our last time we saw each other.
Yes, so let's go ahead and cut back a little bit and have that conversation. So what would be your first question after a brief moment of walking? Because Morthos wouldn't just readily give information and talk, so...
So I would probably say... about last time we saw each other, what happened? Just kind of disappeared.
It became apparent that your caravan was no longer safe for me or Thuriel. So we left.
You just kind of left us.
I mean, were you the ability of flight? Would you have stayed?
Prior thinking of the dead bodies,
I mean,
looks at the
you were with us. You were part of our group.
I gave several warnings against traveling with a member of the Hollow Flame. And against my better judgment, I made a call. And that call ended with needless to say, I needed to come seek counsel where I could. House Dreven has knowledge that I have need of and resources that I would not have on my own. And it is at that point where you all hear you and Crier and Ignis approach.
As I get close, I look at Morthos. I go, so the fabled broker of information and resident coward flees the group only to reestablish himself in the safety of the city. At least you'll be happy to know Justicar was laid to rest.
fiery explosion.
I love it.
Don't worry, I've got it.
I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Morthos looks down. And he looks back up at Ignis. And he says, look, there's things about me that you guys weren't made aware of, and for that I am sorry.
Oh, it's all good, Morthos. We understand some people just up and fly out at the first, hint of danger and trouble, whereas other people with zero prejudice in their heart will reach out a hand and make friends with literally anyone and sacrifice themselves for those people.
I don't know what to tell you, Ignis, except that I have a role to play in this here.
I get in really close to Morthos and I whisper at him, I go, Thuriel means friend, and Justicar considered you a Thuriel. He even healed your friend. I say all of that in Draconic.
Yeah, no, Morthos like full on like freezes.
And you know how like you didn't abandon your friend? We all have a role to play. It's common. Every priest of every denomination will tell you we all have a role to play. But you could have at least stayed. It was the last leg of the journey. You could have flown away at any point in time, and if all of us would have died, you could have flown away after we all died and at least gave an account of that.
I thought you all had died.
You didn't even look! If it was Thuriel, would you have just left him, assuming he was gone?
I don't even know how the Riftland energies exploded like that.
He immediately looks away and, well, that's details are not important. Those details not important.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just immediately like, oh no, we don't need to talk about that.
But good Morthos. Insight check him.
Yeah. Make a deception. There, Ignis.
Was caught off guard by that one, Morthos. Let's see, a 15 on the die. Deception. We have... So 20 altogether.
Morthos looks at you and just says, I admit I couldn't face any of those who lived. I blame myself. I was the one who said to place Jin under Brother Varnell's care. If I hadn't done that, Ignis, you full watch as Morthos takes the full brunt of the blame of the explosion upon himself, believing your story.
The moment he goes, yeah, he shouldn't have put Brother Varnell in charge of Jin, I was like, yeah. Then, obviously, Brother Varnell wouldn't have been doing some soul-eating thing on Jin.
He was doing what?
Everybody knew. He was doing like this weird like soul-sucky thingy over him, like open mouth, vortex of like souls entering. It was weird. You were there, you saw it.
Oh, you're just trying to gaslight him. So make another deception on that one, bro.
That's a 19 altogether.
Oh, yeah. At that one, Morthos goes, whoa, wait. How? I know for a fact I didn't see anything like that.
Maybe I just assumed everybody saw it. My bad.
Ignis, who's your friend here? He, like...
Oh! Everybody, meet Crier, and by everybody, Morthos, meet Crier. And Owen, you've already met him. Yes, Crier, Morthos.
Waves nervously.
Just kind of waves back.
Yeah.
He's really good at voices.
That's cool.
Whoa, I'm still angry at you, Morthos. We're not friends yet. You're not gonna trick me into liking you in an afternoon.
I'm just... What are you even doing here in the Noble District, Ignis?
I point to the church. I go, Justicar?
Laying him to rest. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
You are not good at picking up this information thing. I literally just said we just laid him to rest. For being a priest of information, you are really bad at information.
Okay, I am a knowledge bringer, and that is because Araveth floods my brain with visions. I'm sorry.
Crier
Some people call that.
Crier mimicking a voice that he heard from his childhood. He's dead! Oh God, he's dead!
Oh my gosh, yes. Very quickly, Morthos like turns, looks all around. You can't be shouting that here in the Noble District, man. What on earth? Quickly, let's go to the house and discuss things there.
Well, weren't you guys going somewhere? Let's go to wherever you guys were going. We can handle business there.
We're heading to House Draven. So Morthos leads you all towards the Ebon Spire.
By the way, Owen, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for malachite, and I point on my paper.
I look at the
It's
paper
14
expecting there to be. I look at the paper expecting there to be like a image. Words. Do you have any pictures in
Can't
this
draw.
book?
No, only notebook. Can't draw. I show him a couple pages of my notebook where there are some attempts to draw, and it's just like squares
Yeah.
and letters.
You could take a class, Owen. I'm sure I could find somebody who could like educate you on drawing.
I don't have time.
We'll have plenty of time. We only have to go deal with some dragon scales.
Dragon scales first, or after, actually, but second, but before. Let's go.
As you guys approach the Ebon Spire, this constant reminder in the city of the delicate balance between order and the arcane unknown, you are greeted by a strange creature. You see this giant crystalloid individual with 2 arms, 2 legs, like massive crystalline torso, but all of that is like slightly covered by a single robe that this mound of crystalline structure wears, a single cloak. This individual looks up at all of you and says, "This one greets thee and bids thee welcome to the Ebon Spire." As the crystals speak, it's like the section of crystal that should be the mouth and face glows briefly.
That's weird.
Not very practical.
Crier mimics the voice.
Nice.
Ebon Spire.
Says the whole line back.
Morthos responds, "Greetings, Glasson Wizard. It is a privilege to be here."
I lean into the group and I go, I bet one corp, his name is some derivative of dirt. I'm not quiet about it at all.
Yeah, yeah. The crystalline individual kind of like gives a small bow and like gestures with its hand. Archmage Sybil Draven resides inside. Perhaps if you have business with her, you can discuss it there.
I just kind of put my hand on Owen's back and push him forward.
So, I was wondering if you guys had any, like earth minerals for like share or sell.
The head just kind of like turns slightly towards you, Owen. Minerals? This is a place of ancient lore and knowledge.
A library. A library. I did not come. Oh, I almost got ramshackled by 2 guards for a library. I've seen many library. Is there no place around here where I could find minerals?
Perhaps check the market district. That way. He like the crystal points back towards the non-noble district.
Okay. This whole town's a hustle, and I just take 4 steps back and just cross my arms.
What did it point in like a specific direction that Crier would be like, I think I might know.
Very much toward the Vale Market.
The Vale Market. Oh, give me a second here. Who do I know?
Look through my pamphlets again of all my notes and such.
Check it out. I begin to repeat the name, or use. Oh, if it's, I just say Vale Market.
Yeah.
Vale Market. Vale Market.
Yep. Vale Market.
And I said the name. Nella. Nella. Nella.
Yeah.
Vale Market. I write that in my notes, and I draw a square and an arrow.
Love that.
Mineral.
Yes, mineral. Malachite.
Malachite.
Is there any thing that you need in House Draven, then? This is Morthos asking all of you guys.
I look at it.
I guess I could talk to the head of the House Draven. That way I can at least get a contact here for when I need it. I don't think Morthos. Can you give rights to get around up here, or is that something that the head will have to do?
You would have to ask Archmage Sybil for a letter of recommendation. Since I am known in this district, I can come and go.
Yeah, I was just seeing if you could do the voucher, or if not, then yes. Well, I'll go talk to the head, Sybil.
All right. You see a individual resting on like a lounge couch,
kind of posted up with a book in her hands. Pale, almost luminescent skin, long silver hair that cascades into intricate braids. Eyes that shimmer with a spectrum of colors. She embodies the mystique of arcane power as you approach. Draped in robes, embroidered with shifting symbols of the arcane. She sees you approach. That's quite far enough. What brings you here?
Oh, I just figured from one noble to another, we should get to know each other a little bit. So we can call each other friend.
Do you desire the letter of recommendation, or does your shadow?
It would be for me, but in turn also others of my company. And I'm not asking for something for free.
What do you have to offer me, Tainted One?
I just tilt my head to the side. A degree of protection from a more zealous individual who may or may not have recently been elevated in position.
So, you come to my house wearing the regalia of another house, one whom you seem to now have bad dealings with, and you seek my aid?
I very nonchalantly display my house signet ring, and I go, I come from one house, employed by another house, no longer in employ of that house, and now seek friendship with another house.
Are you the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude?
Yes, that is exactly what I am.
Yes, I love that. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Great.
And I'm just trying to find friends who may or may not find themselves in a bit of enmity amongst a newly appointed, recently fallen out with Praetor. Especially since how, I have a lot of connections inside the church as a former Justicar in training. And because, you have a house of arcane influence and information, I figure of all of the houses that may enjoy some heads up, aka interesting information heading their way, you would be most receptive to that. But if you don't want that kind of heads up, I can always peddle my goods elsewhere.
So
I begin to make a attempt to walk away slowly.
So, information for information, and a good word for a good word?
You are a dear when it comes to this information business. Of course, that is exactly what we're offering. It's mutually beneficial for both parties, and you know how the church can be, especially with their pyres and fires.
I tell you what, I'll give you your letter of recommendation if you can pull some strings and get some of their more nosy inquisitors to stop investigating certain sounds they hear coming from the lower levels of the Ebon Spire.
Well, I could definitely do that. However, it would go a long way if I could persuade them with knowing that these sounds are not what they think they are, but are something else.
What, pray tell, else would they need to believe it to be?
Well, how about we go on a little trip down there, and I can come up with a plausible excuse of what they're hearing being altered by, we'll say, pipes. You know how pipes can distort sounds, especially if the pipes are damaged or, if rocks have pressed on them, things like that. Easy hand wave detail away. But if I can give them the information that I've personally observed, the ongoings, and that it's nothing to be concerned with, it would go a long distance.
Why, of course, of course. Please, follow me right this way. Ignis is being led alone by this individual. What do the rest of you all do?
Give me a second to look.
Well, I'm thinking about going to get other stuff. But do I get like the like about to get stuff in the basement vibe?
Make an insight check there, Owen.
You said he's being led where?
He is being led towards the back end of the room, where it seems like he's going to be led towards the basement area.
Oh, what type of check?
Insight.
Insight. And 22.
22. This I'm gonna kind of raise the curtain a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. I rolled a natural 1 on deception, and he just rolled what he rolled. So, Owen.
It was a 19 on the die.
Owen, you are a bit older. It is very much a young 14-year-old who just came in and said, "Hey, my parents don't know I'm here."
Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna casually walk right behind him.
I believe only a Justicar in training's eyes should see.
Oh, well, you wouldn't mind me going with you, just to make sure nothing nefarious is gonna happen, right? I stare directly into the eyes.
Yeah, you stare directly into her eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, I should have said that.
I just look at Owen and I go, of course nefarious things are going on downstairs. Why do you think she wants the protection of somebody who knows about, who has inside workings with the Justicars and the Inquisitors? Obviously there's nefarious things going on in the basement.
14.
14. You take 3 points of psychic damage and are charmed for the next minute.
Glorious.
Yes.
And I know that, right?
At the end of the charm, you will know.
Okay. Well, she ain't Buzz Lightyear, so she does not have all the time in the world.
No, she does not. She looks upon you and seeing that the charm worked, makes the slight suggestion going off of what Ignis said, and says, Yes, of course. That's why I asked him to come with me. He has the skills of someone so trained as a Justicar, as to be able to handle the dangers therein. Do me a favor, good sir, and wait here in the lounge with your friends.
I just kind of look at, I just look over
The
towards
only part of that
Headmistress.
doesn't flow all the way because I have no friends yet because they all died. And only Ignis is my friend. So,
I mean, but Morthos
If
is
I must
there,
wait
and
with-
so
Ah!
is Crier, so...
he's not my friend though.
Oh.
And I only just met Crier.
Yeah, Cryer would attest to that.
Feel hurt.
And he'd be like, yeah, we're not like close.
Okay.
Logically,
I'm still
if I
trying to
must
get
wait
a
with my
freaking
friends, I must
jewel
go with
person.
Ignis.
Okay, so that's fun, and that's a fun way to think around that. Mr. I'm charmed for a minute. Her suggestion sounds really good.
Ah.
Oh, this is the charm. Yeah, no, you're screwed.
I
buddy.
look at these people strangely.
It's like, Morthos and
Okay.
Crier seem real friendly to you right now.
Weird, but I guess I'll wait here.
It's all good, Owen, it's all good. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's not like she's gonna lead me into the basement and lock me in
I
the
look
room.
at him with complete, absolute disgust on my face.
Cryer's just looking around the room. He's just looking at all the stuff.
Yep.
I look at him, I go, do you really think she's gonna try and kidnap me whenever I have multiple people here that are witnesses?
I scoff at him
Obvious-
and look away.
Obviously not. She is way too smart to do something that dumb.
All right.
As I walk closer to her, I just kind of put my hand around her waist and walk.
None of that now, and she like just takes your hand off of her waist and like puts it back.
I just give her the sheepish smile of like, I'm an innocent 14-year-old boy. What do you expect?
As their laughter echoes down towards the stairway leading down. Crier, Owen, you're in the lounge with Morthos and a crystalline looking dude and what seems to be a small halfling in the
Oh,
corner.
dude, I'm best friends with the crystalline dude right now.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna ask him about what he's doing later tonight.
Oh, that kind of friend.
Yeah.
and he
Your Ruby call.
Oh man. The crystal looks at you and just, I am in charge of deciphering arcane relics and maintaining delicate balance between forbidden magic
Oh,
and order.
Dude, that sounds like so much fun. Do you need help with that later?
Perhaps your assistance
Yeah, I'm
could
gonna
be
just not
used.
look at my list, and I don't even need this right now. I'm just gonna toss my list back in my pouch and like that can wait till whatever else I do.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
He just kind of like gestures for you to pick up one of the like tomes next to him, and he just like gestures
Oh,
for
yeah.
you to open it.
Oh yeah, this is so much better than Malachite finding.
Oh my gosh. Crier,
Yes, sir.
you notice Owen sitting there reading a book with a crystalline individual.
Uh-huh.
About halfway through the third page, Owen's face just goes slack for a second. Owen, you immediately know that you were charmed.
Okay. I pick up my papers back from the ground, like, yeah, so I whisper into Bramblefoot's ear that I was just charmed, and that we might need to go get. What? I whisper into Morthos's ear that
Okay, yep.
I was just charmed, and we might need to go downstairs and save Ignis.
Morthos looks up
and I'd be careful that Crier can't hear me, and in case he wants to imitate me out loud.
Lol. Morthos looks up at you, Owen, and just goes, well, surely there's no reason to be afraid.
I slap him.
Sybil is a phenomenal archmage. Smack!
D4?
Yeah, roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
And
Let's see here.
no, just wait.
3.
3. There is a brief moment after you slap him where, like, his face goes slack for a minute. And then he goes, oh god, we gotta stop that bitch.
I tell Crier, quick, to the basement.
Yeah. And you both,
Oh no.
all three of you start running towards the basement.
Crier's really reluctant. He's gonna preemptively cast mage armor on himself just in case stuff
Smart.
is wrong.
Smart. We cut to Ignis. Ignis, you are about 2 full, like, stair rotations around the outside of the spire, like, going down. You're like two full rotations of the full staircase down. When you just kind of feel this cold chill creep on the back of your neck.
Ignis, knowing that this is not gonna, this is bad, just bluff it till you make it. Goes, so, like, what kind of stuff are we dealing with down here? That way, like, I'm not super shocked when I see it.
Oh,
I mean, obviously, a lovely lass like you isn't gonna be hands-on with her experiments and, all of that kind of thing. You got henchmen and stuff that do that.
of course.
Fully aware of that.
Of course we do. We have quite a few henchmen, as you put it, down here running the experiments.
And I casually just gesture my hand that has the signet ring on it. I'm like, trust me, I'm well aware of all kinds of, as my friend put it, nefarious deeds that occur. I mean, my family has a little bit of a reputation.
Yes.
It was actually a really funny story. Whenever I joined the order and the Justicars and became a trainee, actually the Justicar I was tutelaging under, he was the one in charge. He saw me in a bad situation, pulled me out of it, and I, as a thank you, I commenced my tutelage under him.
Well, that is wonderfully thorough.
And like I said, you are way too smart to do anything like exceptionally dumb, like leave 3 people upstairs while you take me into the basement and like murder me or seduce me or do any kind of nefarious actions.
What?
Yeah, I don't even understand why he was being so, I don't know, adult about it.
You know us adults, we can never speak plainly.
How bad is the cool creeping sensation getting?
So it's real bad, Ignis, and she specifically goes, so hey, right as the both of you have reached the bottom of the stairs and are standing in front of a, like, very clearly arcane locked door.
Ooh, that's some high security right there. Very impressed. But of course, like, somebody of your stature would spare no expense on this kind of stuff.
Of course, of course. You see, beyond this door lie the source of all of our problems, and perhaps if you just take a little listen, you could hear.
I just kind of like scoot really close to the door and I listen in.
So the only thing that you could, like, approximate this to is, like, some of the nightmarish sounds that you may have heard during the night while out in the wilderness.
I just kind of nod. I'm like, okay. How do you, like, warm your bath upstairs? Actually, we should go explore that too.
Oh, silly. I didn't ask you for assistance dealing with warm baths upstairs. You said that you could have a solution for me.
Yes. See, what I'm thinking is the sounds there can be easily explained by, like, for instance, if you have a heating system where, like, you use waste to heat the pipes, which then run upstairs, therefore causing, like, a little rattle, which would sound like a scream. And with the increased pressure of the water from the heat, it would, scream like, things of the night in the middle of the wilderness.
Oh.
See, easy solution.
You've heard similar sounds?
Oh, let me tell you, I have been on a couple of journeys in my short lifetime, and the screams that you hear out in the wilderness are, whew, they would turn somebody, well, your particular shade of transparent.
Perhaps you require a closer inspection.
But then you'd have to unlock the door, and look, of somebody who understands, subtlety and the need to, like, keep things under wrap. You have this big fancy lock on this big fancy door hidden underground, which means whatever's behind this door is something that really shouldn't be seen. And as somebody who values privacy of others and certain level of subtlety, I've listened. I can claim that I've seen with my own eyes, and then I can explain it away as just simple plumbing issues. I would like to do a persuasion if possible.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Oh, that is a natural 20. And persuasion I have expertise on, so that is a 29 altogether.
You suggest that, and there's a very clear moment. Like, it's so clear that she's about to, like, do some arcane magic to just open the door and toss you in. Like, it's so clear that that's about to happen. Like, it's so blatant that even you, Ignis, 14-year-old, like, I don't see this stuff happening. Like, bro, you can tell that that's exactly what's about to happen. And then you just hear from, like, the top of the chamber where you two came into this basement chamber, at the corner where the steps, like, come in, you just hear Morthos go, like, hey, what are you doing down there, Sybil?
Oh, they've
and she just goes and lowers her hand like she was about to cast magic and stuff, and she just lowers her hand.
As she lowers her hand, I just kind of grab it, and I'm like, we'll just pretend like I seduced her. They don't need to know any of the finer details. They're simple, non-noble individuals.
So Ignis,
Yes.
as you say that, you're holding her hand.
Yes.
I need you to make a insight check for me.
Oh, that's not good. That is a 8. That is an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna give her disadvantage. Yeah. This just makes sense. Very clearly, this woman has went from like, I really don't care and I'm just gonna like toss this kid in and get rid of my problem, to you held her hand in a way that no one has. And she legitimately has fallen for you in this moment. But you are a 14-year-old male who doesn't read the signals.
Oh yeah, no, completely don't understand any of this. I just look at her and go, don't worry, I'll protect you from them. It is perfectly fine. I hold their hand and wait for the group to assemble.
Morthos comes rushing down there, followed closely behind by Owen and Crier.
At the moment, like, I hear their steps, like, getting to the point where they should be able to see, I, like, lean in to kiss her hand and everything like that.
As you go to, like, kiss her hand, she very, quickly, like, moves her hand towards her face, so you kiss the side of her face.
Oh. Yes, let them see this. This is way better than I anticipated.
Yep.
I was totally not expecting this, and am completely dumbfounded and red in the face at this moment.
Yep. She turns and looks at the lot of you that come down the stairs. Can I help you?
I do not look her in the eyes no more.
Like I said, this is a simple, simple hand wave thing of, we'll just say it was bad plumbing that caused the rumbles that make it sound like nightmare fuel outside.
Would my high arcana sense that door just radiating?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's very clearly an arcane locked door. Like, Crier can tell that, like, that's...
I'm gonna eyeball the living daylights out of that door and then look at Ignis and narrow my eyes.
You guys kind of interrupted a little exchange that was happening. You guys can give in, like, an extra 10 minutes.
This eerie silence fills the chamber, and then Morthos just... So are we going to talk about your overuse of charm spells, or what?
Look, I'm very personable. I know I'm 14 years old, but I don't actually have charm magic. I don't understand what you guys think is going on here, but it's definitely not me using charm magic to woo the female. It is definitely just a force of personality.
No,
I'm gonna go over to Ignis, and I'm gonna give him a slap on the back and be like, "Ha, that a boy," and give him a slap, you know?
Yeah, to try and break whatever charm.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, Ignis is not charmed.
I just take the slap and I'm like, ow! I'm 14. Why'd you slap me so hard?
I just don't know my strength all the time. You know, I'm not used to fighting.
I just kind of like roll my jaw like, ow. I told you there was no charms happening. She's a lovely lady, and she's super nice. I don't know why you guys are being so mean and, like, weird about this.
Yeah, because we just had all that happen just now?
Okay.
Maybe?
Morthos just kind of like turns to you, Owen, and just goes,
Mhm.
I don't know what happened in between the time of us rushing down here, but something very clearly happened.
Mhm.
I just make a grand flourishing. I'm like, I am a noble son, aka a noble myself, and I just use some of that noble charisma to woo a fellow noble. That's all.
Crier begins to mimic a sound that sounds suspiciously like muffled moaning.
Oh no!
I immediately, like, red-faced, stare straight at the ground.
Oh no!
None of that happened. None of that happened.
Oh man. No,
Anyway, could I get that letter? And we'll be staying at the inn near the gate. And I just kind of like walk away.
Yes. She gives you the letter of recommendation. So you can go to and fro in the noble district without fear of House Caladris or Caldris backlash. There is still this like awkward moment as you guys are leaving the Ebon Spire where like Morthos looks at her like side-eye suspicious. Maybe it's best if I don't stay with House Draven.
I don't know why you guys are making such a big deal out of it. She was a really nice lady.
All right.
Ignis has done his first kiss.
Ignis got his first kiss. This is true. This is true.
Is there like the feet for that, or
No, there's no mechanical bonus.
Super uncomfortable 14-year-old. that's the feat.
Super
So,
awkward teenager.
for the next 15 minutes, if anyone comes in contact with your face, they take 1 point of fire damage?
Lol. Lol. No,
I'm going to enforce social distancing.
Oh my goodness. All right. So, where do you guys find yourselves heading upon leaving the Ebon Spire?
I just look at everybody and go, well, now we have a letter that lets us get around up here. So, and I have a contact with one of the nobles here in the city. So, like, I'm all W's right now. So, what do you guys want to do?
It very clearly, like, Morthos turns to Owen with the look of, like, I know this teenager who just about got kidnapped and killed did not just say that. Like, I know for a fact that wasn't what was just said.
I just hold up the piece of paper. Hold up the piece of paper. I don't know, Morthos, did you get a lovely kiss from the lady? And did you also get a little piece of paper saying that you can come up here?
Said you needed to go to the market, Owen?
Yes.
Let's go there.
Cards are coming up. All
Which
Ignis.
place was it, Crier?
What's that?
Which place was it, Crier?
Which, for...
The Vale Market? Is that right?
Oh, the Vale Market, yeah.
Vale.
Vale Market.
Vale.
Nella.
Yeah.
Nella. Vale Market. Coins.
Alright. Now we won't forget our destination. Let's go.
Fire explosion! Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. All right, so you begin leading them towards the Vale Market. Do you lead them directly to Nella?
No. You can't just immediately like introduce everybody. You gotta kind of like warn first, like, hey,
Yeah.
friends here.
Gotcha.
So I need to sneak off and find Nella.
All right. So you lead
Or
them to the Vale
lead them
Market.
Yeah. And I just tell them to wait.
Perfect. So, Crier leads the two of you towards the Vale Market.
Mhm.
At the edge, he makes a motion and says, "Wait."
Okay.
I look over at Owen. Do we wait or do I trail him?
Let's go.
Well, I put my hand up. I'm like, Owen, you're not the best at sneaking around. I've seen your work.
Briar digs through his pack and pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill and ink. And he writes down a note. Since speaking is difficult, writing is much easier.
Yeah.
And this note just says, I need you to tell me exactly what you need. I hand it to them.
Exactly. What do you need?
I give it to Owen.
I read what it is.
What exactly do you need?
Malachite.
Malachite.
Yeah.
Malachite.
Yeah.
You may also want to specify an amount. I don't know if you're just
4
needing
ounces.
4 ounces.
Yeah.
4 ounces malachite. 4 ounces malachite. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And I just look at him. I go, well, I need connections.
Connections. Connections.
And I just gesture to like him and me. Connection.
More.
Crier's just looking at your outfit and just kind of giving you a look of skepticism as you are wanting connections while you are wearing what you're wearing.
I go. I just kind of. I can change. That's not a big deal. I just need to know that you have connections with people.
Crier nods
And
very, very affirmatively.
I go, good. And
Connections.
a friend and friend means your friends are my friends, right?
Lots of friends.
I just kind of nod and I'm like, I'll change tonight at the inn and you can set up a meeting with someone higher up.
Crier
That'll
nods.
give us a chance to, feel things out a bit.
This is acceptable to Crier.
Yeah, I
He
nod.
will go and talk to his connection.
And then I look at Owen and I go, is there anything else we need to shop for around here? Any odds and ends you might need? I know you're really good at like making things and doing stuff.
I might also be looking for a very fine white powder that almost glistens like a rainbow. It's kind of rare. It takes a lot to make it, but I don't know if you have it. It's a really big word. I don't even know how to say it.
Message it to me. I'll see if I know.
Just kind of like, well, you can look around while Cryer's gathering your malachite, or you could ask Cryer before he leaves if he can also gather that mysterious white powder.
It would be a difficult one.
Don't send Crier out to find a mysterious white powder. Please don't.
Well, I would need to go with him because it's got to have very special handling.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't want to
characteristics.
end up with a bunch of pixie dust and overdose, guys. Come on.
Yes.
A lot of different ways that can go, and the best is you end up with a bunch of sugar.
That's not mysterious.
Well, no, I would have to go with him.
Look, we just gotta check if you're cool, right? You gotta make sure we're not dealing with no narcs, you know what I mean?
You guys aren't cops, are you?
You're not part of the Opaline ward, right? You'd have to tell me.
You legally have to tell me.
You legally have to tell me if you're a member of the Opaline ward.
I just look at it and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if that's all you really need at the moment, then we can head back to the inn, unless there's something else we need to do.
I doubt this place even has any. Let's just go back to the inn. Never mind, Cryer.
Well, he can still look for that malachite. He's gotta go talk to some people.
Oh,
though.
yes. That would. Yes, I definitely need some malachite for sure. That should be pretty.
That's what I'm going for, and then to hopefully set up a meeting for information.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Crier, you head through the streets of the Vale Market district of Lukiel. Make an investigation check for me.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die. Plus 5, that's a 24, good sir.
Oh my goodness, you managed to find the Hearthside Tavern on the edge of the Vale Market district. And you, of course, poke your head in and you see kind of a rather busy afternoon. But you do spot Nella as she rushes some ales to one of the tables. She notices you, gives you a slight wave, and you hear one of the tables, one of the patrons call out, "Oi! 2 tons! Couple of ales for me and me boys!" "Coming right up!" And she rushes back to the bar, tells the order, brings those drinks out. Looks like she finds a slight pause in the rush and goes over to you. "Crier, what are you doing?" So yeah, there's one available. So the two of you go over and sit down. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's rambunctious conversations being had at several different tables, making it quite noisy. this meeting you're looking for. Do you wish it to be just us, or would you like more of the family present? I'll see what I can do. Where should we send for? Will you be back in the sunken steps in your room, or with these new friends? They're staying at the Machy Inn. Okay. All right. She nods. Hey, Crier. I heard rumor that you made it up to the Noble District today. Is that true? Coming as she gets one of the patrons. Hey, ball wench, you kept me sitting on the job. We need more ale. Coming, and she goes. You must simply tell me all about it when I get off of work. I'll come meet you at the Machy Inn. All right. Let's fast forward a little bit. Everybody makes it back to the Machy Inn. Bramblefoot, I imagine that you are sweat-logged from various chores that you have done through the day. Heck no. For a corp each, they could get a Ray of Frost for free. That's fun. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right. Yeah. I will say that you, in total, make about 12 corp. Doing all the various chores that day. Nope, not bad at all. Ooh. Listening in. Nice. Yes. It is a rather sparse day in terms of meaningful information. The biggest things that you glean is that not long from now, most people are kind of like, on pins and needles, because not too long from now, they're going to have their big banishing of the Black Sun Festival here. And so a lot of people are talking about
about that. And so the Banishing of the Black Sun is an annual festival held across all of Machy Vale, but its grandest celebrations take place in Lukil, where the hero whose statue is depicted on that island outside the city was said to have driven back a Night Fang. Ooh. And so in honor of that hero, they hold a celebration. It is named after the eerie Black Sun eclipse that occurred during that battle between this unnamed hero from their history. Though some claim that it was Sir Edren the Dawn Piercer, they're like, most people just say, oh, some unknown individual, and then Sir Edren came and like stole the valor later or whatever, right? One of the big things that people are kind of like preparing for, that you're hearing during this day, is there's a complaint that they're not gonna have enough costumes for the Hunt of the Riftborn event, because it seems like all the best seamstresses and costume designers are being pulled away for the grand opening of that new theater, the Hunt of the Riftborn. It is a theatrical hunt, quote-unquote, staged in the Vale Market, where actors portray the terror of Night Fangs, and, like, you know, roam the street. And then a selected champion, chosen through trials of strength and wit, plays the hero, battling against them in an elaborate beast-like costumes and stuff. Oh, so the new theater that was mentioned, of course, it is the, if I'm not mistaken, the Gilded Lyric? Yeah, the Gilded Lyric. The Gilded Lyric is located in... This is why you need to have all your notes actually together, Daniel, and not in different pages. It is in the Silver Spire, so it's like right in the like noble district itself. So there's like a theater opening up in that district. Well, it's none other than the Maestro. Let me bring that Yeah. Where did that note go about him? Come on. Okay, here we go. Yes. The Maestro Saradin Vale. Ah, yes. Very powerful name indeed.
Some say that it is powerful enough to move even the hardest set hearts. Mm-hmm. It's that, you know, I think most people are just enamored by the novelty right now. And most will go back to normal after a show or two, after the novelty wears out. Of course. It is at this moment during the joking with this individual that the door opens and Ignis, Owen, and Crier step through. Thank you, Master Brambleford. No, she charmed us, and Morthos is there with them, gesturing to the charm of, Owen and him. Charmed, yes. Oh, hi, Bramblefoot. Of House Draven, Sybil, the Archmage? Yeah. Do you... I was... Oh... I would say 16, 17. I don't get it either. I don't... Okay, make an attack roll. Improvised weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Bramblefoot, you go to throw the cup, but the way you grabbed it, you accidentally balled your hand into the mug itself, and now it's stuck on your hand, and so you go to chuck it and it just sticks. You just... Now you...
Alrighty. My goodness. You. Oh, how fun. Do a little dance in the tavern, he says. Oh, as the kids say, right? Lol.
You're the one who's kidding. Kids are like 8.
It's a couple of hours into the night before Crier, a couple of individuals enter the bar. First, of course, you notice Nella, and she seems to be accompanied by a cloaked individual, and you do manage to catch the glint of silver on his hand.
Okay. So I will.
They pull up into a corner booth, and it's very much they are waiting for you and the rest of the party to join them at your leisure.
Cool. Who's around? Which one of the party members is nearest me at the moment?
Currently the closest one to you would be Owen.
Owen? Cool. I kind of nudge Owen with my elbow to get his attention, and I direct his attention over to that corner booth where they just went into, and kind of nod my head in that direction.
I nod my head in that direction.
I will do a little hand motion, be like, "Come here. We need to go. Need to go talk."
Yeah.
Where is Ignis?
Ignis seems to be slightly preoccupied with talking with Bramblefoot, but they could be interrupted.
Okay. I walk over to Ignis and I nudge him a little bit, and I go meeting, and I point to the corner booth.
Ooh, awesome. I kind of gesture to myself. Do I look presentable?
I look you up and down. Good enough.
Good enough. Come on, Bramblefoot. And
I will lead
I
you
look
there.
around for Morthos.
Morthos, like, turns to you, Ignis, sees that you're, like, trying to look for him and get his attention, and he just kind of, like, okay.
I just gotta, come on.
Alright.
Down in the city of
And you hear the band strike up as all of you sit down in the booth.
It's a woman with a scarred mind hunting rebels down. A man with a knife who doesn't see a ruler with power and might.
The individual in the cloak doesn't remove his hood.
kill.
looks
And they're off and they're traveling. A storm makes them all
and
keep moving backward towards Luke.
he says,
People are sick, so they go to the next
I see
town.
you've
It all
made
just gets worse, so they come back to bow.
some friends with the survivors of the caravan.
So if you like
New friends.
the way I gyrate on you,
New friends.
the way I move out of tune, we can even go ahead and push a mule where I found you in the city of Luke Hill. Alright,
Well,
alright.
new friends, welcome
Then we met
to
a
Luke
man
Hill.
made of constellations.
I am simply known as the listener
For us
in
in
glass.
exchange for them. I dig deep and I see between the world's eyes.
That's such a cool name.
I get this feeling of existence
Crier goes and stands next to the
the
group that the listener in glass is with.
Yeah,
Still out of loyalty.
yeah.
I feel out of place now. I don't have a cool name like that.
See between the worlds,
Ignis?
the light for us.
I just kind of put my hand on the table that has the signet ring and I go,
Been regarding,
well, listener,
see between them.
there was a reason I wanted to meet with you guys. I gesture to Crier. I go, yeah, his group, his ensemble.
Go ahead and push a mule where I found you in the city of
Well, what reason would that be? You've got
Well-
our attention.
He is clearly dressed as somebody who is a less than law-abiding citizen, which means I can assume that the group he's a part of is also less than law-abiding.
Your point?
Nothing bad about it. Nothing bad about it. Just I need a new source of contacts and individuals who know things going on in the city.
Well, you happen to be talking to the individual who has a finger on the pulse of most of that information.
Hang on, that is great. I knew I hedged my bet on the right person for this. I have an instinct on this kind of stuff.
Instincts.
Yeah, it led me to bet on Crier being the right person to get me in contact with the right people. It also allowed me to, get a favor from a certain individual in the upper city. And with my ability to travel to the upper city, that would open up some avenues to you guys.
You think we don't have our own avenues to the upper district?
Well, of course you have your own avenues, but I'm saying legal, in the open avenues. The kind of avenues where people will see, but won't care.
Before this conversation goes any further, perhaps a test of your skills is in order to prove that you're not just wasting our valuable time.
Okay, I pull out the Book of Laws and set it on the table. Okay, test of skills. Okay, former Justicar in training. I tap my signet ring on the table. I go, house member to a very illustrious group of individuals who, are involved in everything from, all forms of subterfuge. And what else do we need? the ability to get into and talk with and conversate with all of the nobles. And maybe, perhaps, the ability to do, like, some shady investigative work.
The bridge takes corp and the inn takes song. We drink and we laugh till the night is long.
Hey, Crier. I have one last task to give you. And perhaps these new individuals that you've brought before us can assist you in this task.
Spire nods gratefully.
For the price of helping my associate here in his task that benefits me greatly, I will give you the connections that I have. And we can continue to do business.
I do love friends, and I stick my hand out. The hand that does not have the signet ring.
All right. He goes to shake your hand. As he does, it is very clear that here is an individual. Well, make an insight check for me.
Ooh, insight, the thing I'm really not good at. That is a 12 altogether.
12 altogether.
11 on the die, 12 altogether.
Yes. Whoever this individual is, they are wearing a really expensive gauntlet on this hand.
Ooh, I love your tailor work, or leather work, whichever it is. Whether it's a cloth or a leather gauntlet.
It is silver.
Ooh, I love your metal worker. They do great work.
I appreciate. Now, to business then. Crier, you did well with the clerk earlier. Quick tongue, colder fingers. But this next task I have for you. It will test everything that you were taught. There is a grand theater being built in the Noble District. The Gilded Lyric. I need you to infiltrate the theater. I need you to get something for me, Crier. This theater will be different from anything else. An entirely different instrument, as it were. Bigger strings, wider stage, more ears to make a mistake and sound truth. Tonight, I want you to be more than a bell, Crier. I want you to be a tuning fork. Saradin's plays... No, go ahead.
I just said his head tilts in curiosity.
Rumor has it that Saradin's plays will sing this city to sleep. That his songs will bind moods into meter and sell obedience as poetry. But I need proof of this bind, a sample of his cadence, or better yet, a scrap from his rehearsal script. Bring me a line, a bookmark, anything he uses to stitch the crowd. But do not take the velvet bow. Do not even look at it with your eye. He reaches into his coat pocket, and he pulls out a small silver whistle, about the size of a fingernail. If you carry this, it will dull the first pass of his glamour. For a breath. A single saving grace. But it will only work once, and you will feel much colder afterwards. But for the sake of the family, Crier, be clever. And for your sake, remember who taught you to listen. As he, hands the whistle to you, placing it directly in your palm, he, leans in, and for a brief moment, you hear almost like a fatherly worry cut through. One day you won't need me. Tonight be the bell. Ring for me, and then run.
Ring. Run. Ring. Run.
Well,
Clasps the whistle.
their rehearsals are being held in the lower chambers of the theater's construction. There are rumors that there is a reverie chamber down there. If you can pull something for me from there, it will help quite immensely. Now, these dress rehearsals begin at dusk. You will have 1 hour to get this accomplished.
With a silver gleam, listening close to a beggar's dream. They say he hears through glass and rain and knows every secret, every
Nods and looks at
chain.
the
If
party.
you speak too loud or lie too thin, the listener might be listening. Raise your cup, but watch your tongue. Walls in
So we go in. Let me just break that down. So we go in. We steal a sample of the music of a rehearsal. Get back out, and that's it.
window glass.
Yes.
Don't touch the velvet thing, and don't get caught. Is that basically the gist of it?
Crowd from noble
Yes.
halls to the gutters, and no secret safe
Huh.
from the listener.
That's easy. We can do that.
Just to be clear, I'm at this meeting as well,
Yes,
right? 'Cause I
yes.
remember. Okay.
Yep.
A short question for you, Master, regarding building the theater. Has this maestro been purchasing large amounts of crystal for the construction?
Not that I'm aware of, but if you could find proof of that, that would be a great help indeed. Perhaps if there were ledgers on location of various building materials that don't match the typical construction, then more information per se.
Anything interesting about the craftsmen, the contracts, any unusual outsiders being involved in this business?
That's why we're sending you lot.
I see. Understood. Right.
Truth cuts deep as the shin goes
Funny, isn't it?
Whisper soft
You ever hear of a resonance chamber?
the listeners near.
It's a bowl-shaped amphitheater used to make sound travel further. You know, a word and a resonance chamber have a lot in common with each other if you think about it.
That may do. That may do.
I'll keep my eyes out as well while we're there.
Well, be brave. Do not get caught.
I think the second matters more than the first.
Yes, it does. I hope that all goes well for you lot. Crier, I expect your return.
Oh, before I forget, Boss Man. You don't have any bandits outside the walls, do you?
No?
Would you want to recruit a gang of bandits?
No.
Okay. I just figured I would ask because, I got a whole gang of bandits get ready to come in here in the next couple days.
Interesting. No, I do not have a need for bandits.
You don't want to scout out any talents?
I think I have a knack for scouting talent myself.
Okay, fair enough. I just figured, we got a large volume of individuals coming in.
And it's not sneaky.
All right, well then I have one stop to make before we go do all this.
All right. Party, what preparations do you make before heading towards the theater?
Like to attempt to recreate my lantern that was connected to the wards of the caravan, specifically to detect magic and the alarm sections of it.
Okay. And Crier, what were you doing?
Yeah, let me look at something here, because I believe I might have some questions. Because we need to know some basic information about the place.
Yeah.
So... I feel like we should scope out the theater first. Can't just go. Obviously, we can't just barge into it. We have to be sneaky freaky.
Yeah.
We've only got an hour until everything. I think until we go, Crier's pretty much prepared.
Okay. Crier's prepared. Bramblefoot is working on wards. Ignis, you said you needed to make a pit stop.
Yep. Need to go over to the guard shack.
Okay. So you're gonna head towards one of the Opaline Ward outposts.
Is there one nearby, I should ask?
I mean, there is that gatehouse that's in between the Machy Inn and the city.
Yeah, I'll go there real quick.
Alright. You go there. One of the...
I look at the guards and go, I need to talk to the captain of the guard in this area. Or whoever is the highest rank on shift right now.
You luck out, and currently inspecting the gatehouse is Captain
Alaric, Rion.
Captain, wonderful to see you. Just so you're aware, I'm taking care of a small band problem, but I'm going to enlist you guards if that's okay.
Okay, what for? What are these bandits coming?
So I can convince the bandits to come in and go to the Machy Inn right next to the front gate in order for job prospects of becoming part of the Justicars. But because they're bandits and, banditry is crime, I figure it would look really good if the guards happen to catch a whole bandit crew.
So, wait a second. Did you just entrap a whole bandit crew?
Yes, I did.
You... So... So when they arrive at the Machy Inn, Ignis, are they gonna be in the act of committing robberies? Or are they just showing up?
Oh, they're just showing up.
Okay.
Because they're already engaged in banditry and attempted banditry, of which Caravan Leader Donovan was there for and can vouch for. Those criminals.
Okay, as long as we have the testimony of the caravan leader and at least 2 more of the travelers there.
Wonderful. I'm one of the travelers.
I mean, that's kind of biased. Do you have any others?
Yes, several others who are staying in right now. And you're tracking that this isn't something that's Justicars routinely do.
Look, I try to stay out of the Justicars business as much as possible. All right, you're the one who's asking for my guards' help in Justicar business.
Well, I'm not trying to figure out guys' intention, but the optics of how it would look if the open-line guard were to carry an entire bandit group. That would look really good on guys.
I mean, yeah, it does make us look really good, but like... I'm not okay with entrapping people, right? Like, that's... You see my dilemma? Like...
It's only entrapment in the vaguest sense of the term. In the most...
That's enough for me, man. Like,
They're technically just coming in and essentially voluntarily admitting that they committed a crime. And
Okay. That's... They're turning themselves in. Alright? I can get behind that.
They were just not smart enough to realize that was what they were doing.
Don't tell me no more. Don't tell me no more, or otherwise I'm gonna be against it. Just...
Alright. I do have one request, though.
Okay.
When they're found guilty, as they're more than likely going to be found guilty of, I want to be the executor.
That's dark, man. Like,
not really, because I kind of want to be the executor for like all of the criminals that are currently engaged, like some sort of like beheading. Consider it like a new profession that I'm trying on.
Hey, Ignis, and like the captain kind of like leans down towards you. Are you doing okay?
Love it.
What do you mean? Of course I'm doing fine. It's not like, my father figure just died in a horrific way in front of me, and, all semblance of guidance has been kind of stripped and thrown to the wind. Things are going great for me. Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
It's just that I would feel that I would not be a responsible adult if I didn't look at the 14-year-old who just asked me to become the state's executioner and ask some questions, right? Like, you see how that make me feel bad?
Right. Yeah, no, I just clearly laid out the facts of, I've just suffered some major traumas in my short existence in the last, several weeks, and occupational changes, throwing away all context of old. Definitely not something to be worried about.
I think it might be best if you just take like a week to rest, man. Like,
don't worry about it. Massive personality changes occur regularly with people. I'm sure you've gone through some things that changed you as a person.
not enough to make me want to be a state executioner, but I mean, I'm all right, man.
I'm just trying it on. Like, it's a trial period.
Okay,
That's not like a permanent job.
All right, so like, executing people is not a pair of pants you can just try on and then take off. But you will
Wait,
carry.
Are you saying that like if I do the job, then like I can't quit doing the job?
No, like you're gonna carry the weight of those deaths, boy. Like.
That's easy to deal with and compartmentalize. Remember, I came through with that caravan. We were facing death like every other day. I've almost died like a dozen times in the last 2 weeks.
Captain Ulrich just he like full freezes. Like, you have broken this man. He is full frozen, just like trying to put on that like everything's fine smile, but he is full like looking past you and is just like he doesn't know how to respond. You have broken this man.
Look, there's a lot of details. I'm sure you don't want them. I'm sure you've dealt with a lot of your own details that you don't want to deal with. We're just trying something new on, and if I don't like it, I'll just stop doing it. Now that will put you guys at an awkward position if I'm like mid, executions, and I'm like, I'm kind of done with this. But like, that's a problem for future us.
Yeah. Let me think about it.
Look, it's the only request for bringing in a whole bandit crew. That's pretty sensible.
Let me think about it.
All right, well, Toodles, I gotta go deal with some High Lord stuff. Don't worry.
What? And you leave?
Yep. Toodles.
Ignis.
Yes.
Make a perception check as you leave the gatehouse.
Oh god, I'm also not good at this. That is a 12.
Ignis.
I'm just kind of carefree.
Yeah, no, Ignis. It would be a carefree night. And it would be a night that you would just go hum-diddly-dum and go back to the party, right?
Yes.
But as you exit the gatehouse and you're like, I'm diddly-dum, I'm going back to the party, you just see this, like, green fire streak in the sky that just goes past a little bit, and it's, like, going near the bridge where you're at, and then you hear, and then as something has splashed into the water below.
What did it look like as it flew by me?
It looked like Ed.
Ed! Dive in after Ed.
Diddly dum. Huh? And jump off the bridge.
Yep, and then like mid fall down into the water, I realize he's made out of metal.
Yeah, and you are not.
And I'm jumping off of a bridge.
Yeah, you are not. You are not made of metal. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Thankfully, I am good at these. That is a 17.
You managed to not belly flop. You are still gonna take some damage. I'll say it's half damage. Because it's like jumping off of the Paseo. You just jumped off the Paseo.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, who hasn't done that in Kansas City, or at least been tempted?
Right. Okay. So. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the halved amount.
Okay. Not bad.
As you break the water, you notice that most of the other chunks of armor that you guys attached to him have broken off, but the fiery skull that is in the helmet is still there, and the helmet's just kind of floating a little bit away, but it's starting to get caught by the current.
That's what I'm going for, is the helmet. I will not use my hand, I will use the sword and poke it up out of the water.
And you get the hey.
Don't worry, Ed, we will get you a new body.
I have been flying for days.
That's got to be quite the adventure for a suit of armor.
I have never thought I would fly.
Everybody's gonna be so happy that you made it. We'll have to get you a new body, though. I'm sorry.
You call this making it?
Yeah, we made it to the big city, and I spin him around sword in helmet. Spin the helmet around.
And he just goes
quickly,
and then
the big city. You made it to the big leagues.
That is a big city. Well, what we standing around for? Let me get in there.
And I'm taking Ed back to the tavern with me.
A sopping wet Ignis shows up after a good 15 minutes, guys.
Unreal, dude.
I come in, I go, guys, guess what? I found Ed. Hold up the sword with the helmet.
Hey, everyone.
You found him? Where?
Well, he kind of fell in on us at the bridge.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
well, I
he
guess
kind of
right
this,
there.
Flying comety thing down towards the water, and I fished him out.
Yeah, so then that would be a classic example of Ed's up.
Yes, Ed's up. I love it.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
We'll have to get him a new body, though. He lost his body.
Crier, you are looking at a kind of molten it's half melted helmet, and there's just this ghostly green skull with one big cartoonish eye that looks all around.
I don't want to give you grief or anything like that. I really don't. But I would like to point out that this is the second time you've lost your body, alright? Now, the first time, that can be an accident. Things happen. But at this point, I need to caution you to be more careful with what you do with your body. Most people only get one of those, alright?
Well, it's not my fault there was a big green explosion in camp.
I completely understand where you're coming from, and that's why we're not having a more strict conversation. But the fact of the matter is that this is starting to look a little bit like carelessness, so For right now, we're going to get you a basic body, and if you take good care of it, I might consider upgrading you to a better one later. But for right now, we've just got to stick within our budgets, all right?
Oh, come on. You can't give me something that wasn't as good as what you gave me before now.
Well,
We barely afforded that last one, and I only just finished the last payments on it. So, for right now, you get a basic body.
Wait a second. You were making payments?
It's a tough economy.
To be fair, though, Bramblefoot, a lot of people lost their bodies in that last explosion.
Why we're not having a worse conversation about it, all right? And Ed, you can stop pouting, or I'm going to stick you on a training dummy instead.
All right, all right.
That's more like it.
So, what are we all doing tonight?
Well, tonight you get to enjoy the company of the room that we have.
What? I'm not going with you.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to join us on this particular expedition.
What? Oh, come on now.
Ed,
No.
Ed,
Oh.
you can come with us if you can walk on your own 2 feet.
Hey, that's not very fair.
Well, we're all stuck with the hand that life had dealt us. I don't like coming up to most people's belly buttons, but you don't see me complaining about
Or the
it.
lack of hand.
Yes, fair point. I guess Ed really is just looking for anybody at this point.
Well, say, what's with the new fella? Hello, Birdman.
You know, I'll be honest. I kind of missed that part myself.
He replies back to you in the same cadence. Hello, Birdman.
Hey, I like this one. Well, I guess if you got a room for me, I can hold down the fort.
There's just one thing I need to talk to Ignis about. Oh, and could I get you to take care of Ed for a minute?
Oh, gently now.
Thanks. All right. Ignis, over here for a second. Ignis, we can't put him on anything in the room. He's gonna set the inn on fire.
Well, there's an easy solution to that.
All right.
I point at the sword. I point at the bigger sword on my back, and I go, I can just stick the bigger sword in the ground upstairs, and then put him on top of it.
So the sword is metal, right?
I tink it a couple times. I think so, yeah. Pretty sure.
And
it's
metal, when it's stuck in a consistent source of heat, transmits heat very clearly, right?
That sounds about right.
Which means that all you're doing is buying us perhaps a couple of hours. And frankly speaking, given our luck,
Hey.
I'd say about half that.
What are you talking about? All we need is a couple of hours.
Right. But at the same time, no.
What if we get a gesture for like a slightly larger than helmet-sized rock?
Hang on a second. That gives me an idea. I would like to try an Arcana check to try and etch Ray of Frost on a stone to make it permanently cold. Not like permanently freezing, just permanently slightly below room temperature.
Right. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Yeah.
Okay, Arcana. That will be 19.
Oh, yeah. Very easily do you do this.
All right. So we just get a rock that's big enough. I do a quick etch here. There we go. One permanently cool stone. Just put him on top of that. Actually, hang on a second. I go back out and I come back in with a stone that's like the stone I had previously is about the size of the helmet,
Yeah.
right? And I come back in with a stone that's like almost 2.5 feet across and almost 15 inches wide. And I have all 3 hands carrying this stone, right? Matching it in both my hands. And I set it on the table and etch it in again and power it back up. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about him falling over. You can't move the helmet, right?
Hey, that works. You figured out a solution to our problems, because I was just going to stick sword in the ground, and that was going to be the solution.
Just a bit of professional advice from somebody who's been traveling for a long, long time. Inns don't take kindly to stabbing things in their rooms.
Well, how many archmages have you kissed?
Punch you.
Fully accept the punch. Fully accept.
I will be clear about this, you snot-nosed little brat. I've been single for 96 years.
And I've only been around for 14, and I already got myself an archmage girlfriend.
If you were a little taller, I'd punch you at eye level.
If I was a little younger, we would be at eye level, and I would still get kissed over you.
Lol.
I do not know why I help you sometimes.
Because we have lovely banter.
Oh, that's what this was. I thought it was excruciating torment. My mistake.
No. This is just banter. Plus, I mean,
do
look
not.
at this
No.
face.
I don't want to hear you explain how you can show me excruciating torment. My mind went there already. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I could just bring up the fact that I kissed an archmage and you haven't.
I want to punch you right now.
I'm imagining that this conversation is happening a walk and talk type thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
All right. As the party is doing their walk and talk type thing, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take our final break during this big epic session. Thank you again for tuning in to Midwest Dungeon Delvers in the Six Sword Saga. For the little bit that you have, we're going to take a quick 5-ish minute break, come back, and finish out the session.
Have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
Six Sword Saga!